Stop. If you are soaking sesame seeds and think you are doing something healthy, watch this first. Most people over 55 are making at least 3 of these mistakes without even realizing it. And these mistakes do not just reduce the benefits. They actively work against your joints, your digestion, and your hormone levels. The worst part? Every single one of these mistakes feels completely normal. You would never know you are doing it wrong. Until now. Mistake 1. Soaking for less than 8 hours. Most people soak sesame seeds for 30 minutes, maybe an hour. That is not soaking. That is rinsing. And it does almost nothing. Sesame seeds have one of the hardest outer shells of any seed. The phytic acid inside the compound that blocks calcium, iron, and zinc absorption requires a minimum of 8 hours of soaking in cold water to break down significantly. Less than that, and you are eating locked nutrients your body cannot access. You are swallowing the shell of the benefit without the benefit itself. 8 hours minimum. Overnight is better. This is not optional. Mistake 2. Soaking in warm or hot water. This one surprises people every time. Warm water feels more effective. It feels like it is doing more. It is not. It is doing damage. Heat degrades the sesamin and sesamolin, the 2 compounds that make sesame seeds uniquely powerful after 55. By the time you eat warm-soaked sesame seeds, up to 30% of those lignans are already destroyed, gone, before they ever reach your body. Cold water only. Always. The temperature matters more than the time. Mistake 3. Eating them immediately after soaking without draining and rinsing. When sesame seeds soak, the phytic acid they release does not disappear. It stays in the water. And if you eat the seeds directly from the soaking water, you are consuming concentrated phytic acid along with every seed. That acid then binds to the calcium and iron inside the seeds in your stomach and pulls them out of your body before they can be absorbed. Drain. Rinse under cold water for 30 seconds. Then eat. Those 2 extra steps double your mineral absorption. Most seniors skip them every single day. Mistake 4. Eating too many. Sesame seeds are extremely high in oxalates, compounds that form crystals in your kidneys and joints when consumed in excess. After 55, your kidneys process oxalates more slowly. And most people eating sesame seeds for health are eating 2, 3, 4 tablespoons a day, thinking more is better. It is not. More is dangerous. 1 tablespoon per day, maximum. That is the therapeutic dose. That is the amount the studies use. Beyond that, you are not adding benefit, you are adding oxalate load to kidneys that are already working harder than they did at 40. 1 tablespoon, that is the line. Mistake 5. Eating them at the wrong time of day. This is the mistake almost nobody talks about, and it is the one that costs you the most. Sesame seeds contain phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen in the body. After 55, when estrogen and testosterone levels are already shifting, timing these compounds correctly is critical. Eating sesame seeds in the morning on an empty stomach floods your system with phytoestrogens when your hormone levels are naturally at their most sensitive point of the day. In men over 55, this can suppress natural testosterone production. In women, it can disrupt the hormonal balance that protects bone density. The correct time is with your largest meal, lunch, or dinner. Food slows the absorption of phytoestrogens and allows your body to process them gradually instead of all at once. This one timing change can be the difference between sesame seeds helping your hormones or quietly disrupting them. Most people eating sesame seeds every morning are making this mistake right now, today. The correct method. So here is exactly how to do this correctly. Starting tonight. Step 1. Take 1 tablespoon of raw sesame seeds. Not roasted, raw. Place them in a glass of cold water, not warm, not room temperature, cold. Step 2. Leave them for a minimum of 8 hours. Overnight is ideal. Do not rush this. Step 3. Drain completely. Rinse under cold running water for 30 seconds. You are removing the phytic acid that was released during soaking. Step 4. Eat with your lunch or dinner, not on an empty stomach, not in the morning, with food. Step 5. 1 tablespoon only. Every day. Consistent. Not 2, not 3. 1. That is the complete method. 5 steps. If you skip any one of them, you are leaving the majority of the benefit on the table, or worse, creating a new problem while trying to solve an old one. When you do this correctly, here is what changes. Week 1 digestion becomes noticeably smoother. The soaked sesame fiber works completely differently to dry sesame in your gut. Week 2. Joint stiffness begins to reduce. The sesame starts reaching your inflammatory pathways. Week 4. Bone density markers improve. The calcium absorption from properly soaked seeds begins to show up in how your body feels after physical activity. The people who try sesame seeds and feel nothing, they are making at least 2 of these 5 mistakes every single time. 1 tablespoon, cold water, 8 hours minimum, drain and rinse. With food, not in the morning. Comment right now which of these 5 mistakes were you making. I will personally tell you how much it was costing you. Share this with someone over 55 who eats sesame seeds every morning. You might be saving their joints and their hormones without them even knowing it. Next week, the hemp versus pumpkin seed comparison that most doctors cannot answer. Which one actually fixes inflammation after 60? The answer will change how you eat forever. Subscribe so you do not miss it.